Sonic, Chewy Cookies, back with more crappy content for you to consume. Joining me today is my co-host Andrew. So hello, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
Dang it broke again. Let me try unplugging the HDMI cable and plugging that back in. I think that's where the issue is. You had it working a second ago. Thanks for the like, Miss Edier.
You may have to bring it there.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, Super Robot Wars X, everyone.
Indeed. You'll have to forgive the occasional audio glitch.
No, they can't hear it. We're the only ones who get to enjoy this.
Oh, as long as it's only on our end, I don't mind as much.
Yeah, just the sound cutting out every 5 seconds, basically. On the TV.
I would mind it a whole lot if it was on your end and not ours.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it sounds like it fixed itself. Huzzah. Anyway,
Unless it's deciding to do a bang-up impression of China.
China's whole again. Let it broke again.
Indeed.
Anyway. Oh wait, did I do the thing? Yes, I did do the thing. Matt.
The Megafauna and Cygnus have both reached visual range. The end Nautilus has been spotted.
Nice. You made it back safe and sound, surprisingly enough.
Couldn't agree more with that last bit. Sounds like you guys have had some adventures of your own. The Megafauna has sent us a message. They're requesting a meeting to exchange intel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thankfully nothing on the stream.
Tell them we agree. Of course, considering that he hasn't shown himself, I'm not expecting much in the way of good intel. Can I help you, Master? I forgot I was just parrot for a second.
There's going to be a catch-up session for both teams in the Cygnus hangar shortly. There'll also be an introduction for new roster members, so you should show up for it.
Show up for the catch-up session. Very well, Master. It will be good form to pay our respects to our newer members.
Huh. For all that you come off as aloof, you can be almost personable at times.
It's a wide world out there, but it's certainly never a bad thing to broaden my horizons. In fact, my survival depends on it, more than anything else. I see. Your friends have joined the X-Class age. Let's make one thing clear. I am not a friend of royal pain in the ass over there. What hill is this? Who wants to be associated with someone like her?
We were just tired by that Neo guy. That's it, Snarf. Yeah, you can see what a pleasure these lazy ladies are to be around. You don't have to play nice. I strongly disagree. We're going to be spending a lot of time together. It's nice to meet you all. Don't be afraid to say the word if you need anything. Stop fawning, Belle. I am not fawning.
These people don't even care. They don't do that.
See, it's like I told you. The X-Cross are a mishmash of different people. Nobody cares what anybody is. Our world has its own brand of discrimination, but I can't stand that myself. Thank you. I think we'll get along nicely.
Let's go over the introductions again. I'm Salia, commander of the Paramail 1st Squadron. This here's Ursha. And the girls over there glaring at Ange are Hilda, Rosalie, and Chris. Allow me to welcome you aboard as comrades in arms. See that? Royal pain in the ass? That's how a real princess conducts herself.
You're not wrong, but that attitude of yours is picking me off royally. Speaking of things that pick me off, how about the Commander-in-Chief that sold us off to Nemo? Commander Nemo's an Otherworlder, and Jove's Commander-in-Chief of Arsenal, but it was almost like they'd known each other for a long time. I see some new faces around here. We'd better introduce ourselves then.
The robots spoke!
That's not his voice.
Those robots spoke. They spec. The members of the Brave Express Corps are equipped with a super AI that lets them think and act like humans. I'm Manito Sempucci, leader of the Brave Express Corps. What is this Corps exactly?
It is a secret organization established by Maito's father for the sake of world peace. My name is Dine, and I am Maito's partner. Together we control Mike Dine.
Mike Dine's a hero of justice back in our world. So, you guys got saying here that all work in Waterloo's world. Us, that's the whole city of Alto, and everyone in it. That's where the Brave Express Corps keeps their base.
Jeez Louise! You warp here with a whole city? That's a ridiculous scale.
Also, we're using Cheese Louise.
Is this entire city's worth of people joining the X-Cross?
Nah, they just ruin their lives in Alto. They help give us backup when we need it.
We haven't introduced support characters yet, so they have nothing to do. We're going to overthrow Lockdar for them, as well as for the people of Alwar.
Heck yeah, I'd like to count on Hero of Justice. You're up front, you know what's up, and you're super duper wicked cool. Now to introduce all the members of the Brave Express Corps.
Get ready for your voice. Oh wait, never mind, these are all me. I'm Leo Bomber. This is Dino Bomber, Bird Bomber, and Horde Bomber. People call us the Beast Express Bombers. When we fight, we combine into Battle Bomber. Looking forward to working with you guys. I'm Fire Diver. This is Police Diver, Jet Diver, and Grill Diver. We're the Rescue Express Divers, and our main job is rescue work. We're still no slouches in battle, of course. When we're in a fight, we combine into Guard Diver. And rounding it off, I'm Black Guy. Look like guy. Oh wait, that's you.
Are you brothers?
Precisely. I was built by copying Guy's data.
Black Guy used to be controlled by this evil syndicate called the BB. But remembered his love of justice, and now he's one of us. What does BB stand for? Black Diamonds, they're a group that got sent to our world, and they're made up of pretty much all the major bad guys in my world banded together. The real problem is, now they're part of the Dwaktar army.
Nothing sucks worse than when supervillains all team up.
Don't worry, Judo. They're not the only cool team on the block, right? We're all joining forces too. Yeah, Wakaru's right. Doesn't matter how big or bad they get, we'll never lose. Hold on, Sally. We'll take Dwaktar down and then we'll all go home together. Hey, Simo, who's the girl? Hello. My name is
Nia.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
How do you keep getting that wrong? You've heard her name's pronounced in the dub so many times.
I came here looking for Seymour, and now I plan to remain in the champion spot. Wow, she's gorgeous. Is she your squeeze, Simone? What the hell?
This language!
90s. The 90s called, they want their lingo back.
God.
Well, about that. Actually, was I Simone?
Oh wait, I was Simone. Well, about that.
Out with it, Simon. Tell him you proposed and got turned down. He proposed?
And got turned down? Yeah, that happened. Wait a minute. When you left on your journey, was that to escape a broken heart?
Anessa, you can't just say that.
I guess we can't like that.
Are you for real? I'm disappointed in you, Simon.
Look, I'm not going to let that be the end of it. I'm going to become an even bigger man, and then I'll propose to Mia again.
I know you will, Simon. I'll be waiting. Man, I don't get why she turned him down the first time. What's stopping them from trying it out right now? Why should they have to? This is their relationship, not yours.
It must be nice. I wish someone would propose to me that way. Nice to see you, Banjo. It's been quite a while.
I'm sure I wasn't expecting to run into you in this matter.
Nonetheless, it's good to see that you guys are all right. Yeah. I got in touch with Hero, and we've been keeping each other updated, but it's nice getting to see you guys in person too. What really surprised me was seeing Wu-Fei working with you. Wu-Fei, have you seen my bird? If you want to mock me for living in dishonor, go right ahead. I've made my choice. And that choice was to eat the bird. You bastard! I've gotten research through your philosophy. I'd rather we focus on the future than the past anyway. I hope my bird was tasty, and that it clawed your innards on its way down.
No one seems to mind having Wu-Fei aboard. That just leaves the other guy. Milliardo.
That's me.
Oh yeah.
Milliardo Peace Crap.
Max and I have joined a special task force called the Commanders.
Morning, you can defend this man all you want, but he was one of the primary drivers behind the war. I'm not about to ignore that. See, there it is. You're always looking down on others from your high horse. I heard that show Banjo and Heroes Group all came from the same world. And it sounds like this next guy didn't do them any favors. And now they're all in the same boat, literally. Geez, this is complicated stuff. This is something I plan on going over more fully, just to make sure we're all on the same page. This is a good time as any for that, so let's set aside some time to sit down and discuss it later.
So, you theorize that Mitsurugi is already under Duokdar's dominion. You don't have any hard proof, mind you.
Mitsurugi's assimilated the capital army, Sogilia, and the Marimaya army under its banner. Now they've started invading neighboring lands. You can get the angle we're looking at here, and it's all part of Duokdar's big plot for world domination.
In addition, those three factions are cooperating with Mitsurugi because they've been told that it's how they'll get back home, apparently. It does sound like a good Duokdar's tactic of using otherworlders to augment his forces. And if it turns out that that's the case, it would explain why Mary and the Three-Pack Alliance were on the receiving end of Mitsurugi aggression. Because they're a parent organization for the X-Force, which is playing host to Wataru the Savior.
Again, we've got nothing supporting this, but it is what it is.
Or getting into all this, we've done some fresh investigative work where Mitsurugi's logic is, in a word, incomprehensible. And it's not part of Duokdar's plan to conquer all work, and Mitsurugi's actions make no strategic sense. I can see why you connect the dots there, but personally, I think Duokdar and Mitsurugi are unrelated.
Well, you figure.
At the present, I can only call it a hunch. It takes that kind of attitude. It's hard to add anything to the conversation.
He's got to know something.
In either case, I have no objection to hastening to Rockto's galaxy. On that note, Banjo Haran says he would like to hold a group discussion.
Thank you all for coming, everybody.
Yeah.
Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. I called this meeting to discuss the world that we come from. The X-Cross has 3 separate parties that come from the same world. Heroes Group, Shows Group, and myself. Dot dot dot. As some of you are no doubt aware by now, we all work for different organizations, and we've been hostile to one another in the past. I'm going to cover those circumstances, our world in general, and the battles that we fought. On our world, there was an organization called the United Earth Sphere Alliance, which managed the people for a long time.
Managed? That's a strange choice of words.
Well, it wasn't exactly united or an alliance. In actuality, it was one strong faction of powers that used its disproportionate force to tyrannize its lessers. The space colonies took the brunt of the oppression, and they launched a counteroffensive using 5 Gundams.
Those 5 being?
Yep, their pilots were Hero, Duo, Proa, Petra, and Wu Fei. So during the fighting that followed the United Earth Sphere Alliance, the United Earth Sphere Alliance was destroyed from within by Oz, their own special forces group. Zex Marquis here was an officer in Oz at the time, though he ended up leaving them later over ideological differences. Read! With the collapse of the United Earth Sphere Alliance, the world fell into chaos and war. They culminated in a confrontation between 3 different groups. Oz, under the banner of Tres Kushanada, a revolutionary group called the White Fang, led by Zex Marquis, aka Milliardo Peacecraft, and a third faction, the largest nation on Earth proper, the Holy Britannian Empire. All hail Britannia! Hold up. Where does the name Milliardo Peacecraft figure into this?
My real name.
Zex was once the Prince of the Saint Kingdom, nation destroyed by the United Earth Sphere Alliance. As the leader of an anti-Oz organization, Zex challenged its former boon companion, Tres Kushanada, to battle. Oh, okay, so the world is split into a 3-way battle, huh? This is simply magnificent.
I heard that you ended up teaming up with Hero and Shows Group. What banner was that under?
None of the above. We were fighting in the war from a completely different angle. First, let me go over Shows Group and how they fit in. They came to the overworld, that is, the Earth, from an other world called Bison Well. Oh, that sounds like a weird place. So as far as Allworth is concerned, it's an otherworld in an overworld. I mean, an otherworld in an otherworld. Just to be clear, Marvel and I originally came from the same world as Banjo and the others. They say Bison Well exists in the threshold between the land and sea. In that realm, the world we were in is referred to as the overworld.
Summoned to the other world of Bison Well, where we came back. People that pilot Oz out. That's what we did it was. At one point, all honor machines got expelled out of Bison Well. And when they did, we got sent to the overworld in our machines.
By the way, I'm Neve Ferrarian of Bison Well. Hey, wait a minute, back up here. What do you mean the Aura machines got expelled? Aura machines, including Aura battlers, were originally introduced to Bison Well by an overworlder who got summoned there, a guy named Shot Weapon. Wow, I wonder if he's a bad guy.
Jacoba and Ellen were furious at the way they caused war to spread all over Bison Well. So she expelled all Aura machines to the overworld. It was Jacoba Ione.
She's the most important Alfarario of all. She's the queen of the fairies, basically. That sounds like a whole lot of Aura battlers all getting sent to the overworld at once. Yeah, it was bad. Having an army of war machines present altered the whole course of the war and made the world even more torn by chaos. Yup. It was Drake leading most of the Aura machines, and his army aligned itself with Holy Britannia. The war was intensifying. We were part of the anti-Drake force, and we teamed up with Banjo, Heroes Group, and other resistance movements, fighting to put an end to the war once and for all.
We challenged the Holy Britannia Empire and Drake's army to a final battle over the Pacific Ocean.
What happened there? We succeeded in defeating Drake's army, albeit at a steep cost. Hell, I died in that battle, so I couldn't even tell you now and tell you how everything else panned out.
Whoa, you died, Joe? Wasn't the only one. So did I.
Now here we are, alive in Elwood. No idea as to why. Drake's army was finished after the showdown in the Pacific, but the Holy Britannian Empire definitely wasn't. Yup.
And meanwhile, all those battles are happening. The final showdown between Oz and the White Fang was going on up in space.
We, the Gundam team, headed for space and joined the battle. Praise, the leader of Oz, ended up falling in battle to Wu Fei. And Miliardo, the leader of the White Fang, fought hero and lost, marking an end to this fighting in space.
I hate to admit it, but we weren't exactly in the best of shape after all that fighting.
So the war ended with the last faction standing, the Holy Britannian Empire, conquering the world.
Talk about playing dirty. It's all seemingly calculated out that way by Lelouch, the Emperor of Britannia.
He bragged to the world about how he was secretly controlling every war from behind the scenes, and he proclaimed himself ruler of the world.
That's you, yeah.
Then Lelouch got assassinated during a fight by Zero, the leader of a resistance movement called the Order of the Black Knights. Yup.
Can we hear a little more about the Zero person?
He was a man of mystery that never went without his nets. He was ingenious and resourceful, and he led the Black Knights in their fight against Britannia. And as it turns out, he was Emperor Lelouch all along.
Okay, you're starting to lose me now.
Emperor Lelouch was born into the Britannian royal family, but his life took some unfortunate turns. As a result of that, he concealed his true identity, called for the overthrow of Britannia, and led a resistance group.
He was Zero, and his resistance group was the Order of the Black Knights.
Hey,
Kerrigan.
Ultimately, he successfully overthrew the Emperor and took his place. Then he became public enemy number 1.
At which point he got slain by Zero. Which goes back to your original question. The answer to that is, nobody knows who that Zero was. This is complicated stuff.
It sounds like this Lelouch guy had some kind of angle for flipping the world on its head.
When Emperor Lelouch got slain, definitely the source of all those wars, the world was freed from hatred. I thought the battle was over. I thought we were finally in an era of universal peace for all.
The way you're phrasing that, it didn't work out that way, did it?
Nope. While we were all out there butting heads, there was another group slowly but surely building up strength. The Marimea Army.
They took a key member of the newly established Earth Sphere Alliance and declared war upon the rebuilding world. Heroes Group and I were fighting to put a stop to that, and Zex and Noin were with us. Yup! It was at the height of that battle that we all got whisked away to Elwar, even the Marimaya army. Zex Marquise, let me ask you something. You threw the world into chaos. Why were you fighting the Marimaya army? Just drop it, Sho! It doesn't look like Heroes Group even cares about it anymore. No, this is a matter of principle for me. I'm not going to be able to work with him if I don't get a satisfactory reason.
Your honesty is refreshing. Every bit of battle that means yellow leaves you.
Like you know the first thing about...
Hold on, Joe. Next Marquise. Have you actually met Queen Ciela? Next maintained back channel contact with Queen Ciela he was representing the White Fang. For the determination to personally eliminate all arms and such a deep impression. We seem to believe that pain is what changes the world. The same conclusion that Trace Tornado reached.
So Queen Ciela, Trace, and Miliardo all saw the world the same way? The only difference was the positions each of them were in. ...
If that's not satisfactory, strike me down. But save it for after I've killed out.
What duty?
Strike down the ones with the steel red piece of human For that, I will return. To do that, I will return to our home world, even if it means dragging myself to it. Yes.
I have a hard time trusting a guy who switches sides as much as you do. But when you talk about your duty, that's something I can believe. Your life's in your hands. The only thing I kill is the will that gives rise to bloodshed.
You have my right. Fighting makes old blood new again. Revolution leads the world to a new horizon.
Sounds like their world was in the midst of some serious upheavals. It's nice that Sho and Zex are getting along, but is that the whole reason we had this talk? It was an important target, sure, but here's the point I was actually getting to. Once I got sent to Alworth, I toured all over different regions here. I did some digging into the Duakta army, since they were an enemy to the whole world. And what I found was that one group in their army was showing signs of strange activity. Strange activity, you say?
What was that? What was it? What was that?
Screaming noises! What just happened? Everybody, brace yourselves!
The ship is falling.
Scenario 17, Dark Lord Dorman. Is everybody okay? Read.
That was close. Good thing Yori used magic to cushion us. You have a question.
Oh? You have to buy it.
What's happened to the sickness?
So, first of all, what country do you live in? If you live in America, you would buy this off of PlayAsia.com. You'd want to buy the Singaporean copy of the game because it has English subtitles.
Yeah,
and you also need a PS4 or PS5. Anyway, y'all read that line. It's not just the Cygnus. The Nautilus and Megafauna have both crashed too. Guessing it's not simple engine trouble then. Everyone, look, the city! It's fucking upside down!
What in the heck? The buildings are upside down! Aha! Everybody's on their heads!
It's not funny, Himiko! Are there cities like this in Alworth, Shibaraku-sensei? No, not that I've ever heard of.
Then it's gotta be... the Grim Reaper!
You walked right into my trap, Wataru the Savior, X-Cross! My name's Death God! Doctor put me in charge of the second tier! Hey! Now that cruising home crashing hurt, the second tier boss is taking his place!
Once our army's here, there's only one thing to do. Scramble everybody!
That was a horrible take of that line.
Are we still using Vivian?
And I was.
Okay then. Just confirming that we are in fact not putting her on the bench.
Oh yeah, bench. two are together.
And Duo has to fight Death God. Because there's only...
No, he has to kill someone before Death God dies. So I should put him up in the front.
Death God's gonna... Spoiler alert. Death God's gonna run away the moment we poke him.
Right? Anyway. Looks like our machines can move at least.
Can't the Megaphonic get off the ground?
No, sir. We appear to be getting held in place by a downward force that exceeds our Minovsky flight output.
Get the color in there. Possible to analyze. I would assume that power is 600
None can stand up to the power of inversion.
What's this power of inversion, huh?
Behold, when I cloud over this mirror of truth, things become the exact opposite. Ships that fly in the air sink to the ground, and people in buildings will turn upside down.
Mirror of truth.
If it's that potent, there is no doubt about it. It's got to be one of the treasures of Mount Silkheim. Our machines can move. If we can take that guy down and get our hands on that mirror of truth, we should be able to sort this mess out. If the ships are immobile, then this is a job for the rest of us. You know what?
Go for the Grim Reaper wannabe, right?
Very well, Waterloo and friends. I, Death God, shall entertain you for a very 50 short while.
Act all snug while you still can, Death God. I'm coming for you.
No, you're not. You're in the space boat. Alright, so we gotta hit Skelebek really hard if we want to kill it.
And do we want to kill it?
I mean, it would be fun.
With the XR point or something?
If the XR point, yes.
Okay, so we have to, so is there anyone here capable of smacking him really, really hard?
Hardest hitters are him and him. And him.
Oh, whoop!
Regardless, it's not happening this turn, so I'm saying look forward.
Forward, schmucks! And yes, you did in fact give them all,
The things, yes.
Doom. How much are you enjoying the fact that they all have new?
It was quite nice. Beta Gundam, transform!
Roll out.
No, it's flying.
Ah, look at all those Gepard dunks. It is unfortunate that I don't think we'll be seeing Schwarzenegger again.
We will be seeing him once again. Only once, though.
I like doing my Schwarzenegger voice.
Come at us, Grossifs! Oh, you suck at this game. I'm an L-work now. I need to forget all of my old hang-ups from my past. I should be seeking out the real enemy. That's my duty as a gambler.
Alright, I'm gonna get me some caffeine. Working on
bottle of Pepsi on the island.
I did not know if I was allowed to drink that particular Pepsi.
Come on. He's going to get drinky.
And meanwhile, Doriki
Dying. Goku. Sorry to hear that, Kogan. Yeah, road order issues can be a... Oh wait, gotta make sure you won't kill someone.
It's gonna be hard to arrange.
Already done.
With a sound like it's out of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it's too late.
Whoa, why do I feel someone giving me a nasty look?
This world isn't big enough for two of you guys.
This town ain't big enough. Cue dramatic Western music.
雑魚がいくら集まろうと物の数ではない。はやぶさのごとく飛んでいけ。
Take that, Scrub Lord.
Oh yeah. I bet.
Yeah, I gotta say, I sometimes feel like, you need a college degree just to figure out how to work mods in Skyrim.
Right?
狙いからは逃げられない。
You said that last time.
Look for a new job.
小さい敵は狙いにくい。このタイミングだ。
Yours is pretty forgettable though.
Every time I play modern Skyrim, something somewhere breaks.
Right?
And then you have to spend the next 30 minutes to an hour figuring out what broke it, and how to fix it.
Long rifle is long. That is weird.
Very. Oh, she has charge.
Yeah, because of the thing you told me to give everyone.
Well, it allowed me to Burrington pin.
Oh yeah. That's too bad.
Where did you? I have not heard this. In fact, where did you hear this? And when? Somehow, I highly doubt that Bethesda would kill the Golden Goose.
Right? Literally just him left.
Yeah, I would be suspect because, never underestimate the greed of an evil corporation.
Right?
Leap of Solera. Should you leap, Hero?
But first I wanna...
Can you use both? Save before you do this.
I can use both probably, but I have to get closer to him first.
You
And
can't use the dogmas after you've moved.
Okay. Nope.
Not worth it. However, I'm pretty sure someone on board that thing has it set.
On board what thing? This?
Yeah.
Nope.
How close can we get his butt to?
He already has charge going.
Yeah, but how close can we get the Zelda?
That close. He cannot use his most powerful attack from there.
Alright, could you give Hero, are you in range to give Hero
Nope. He is just out of range for that.
I don't know if you can use dogmas after moving.
Let's see.
The answer is yes. It is. Lupus Severa.
Focus will be enough. I do not know if it'll kill in one go, though. In one blow.
Well, if it doesn't, there's literally nothing else you can do to try and make it kill in one blow. Because I don't think you would be able to kill it with the Zelguard.
I am Death God. He lived the world over as the god of death, and he will fight you personally. Here, kneel before me, the god of death's blade shall be the shooting star that pierces you.
ドアクダー軍に攻撃を開始する。ターゲットロックオン。
Bulletproof.
排除開始。
You done did it.
Yep, that's the kill animation.
やられたの？うわっと！
One shot, one kill.
Oh yeah. Oh come off it! You're embarrassing yourself here. Shit! I need the great death god have other business to attend to. Oh, leave the rest to someone else. Once I revive the Dark Lord, you bunch of rooms will be bound for the Netherrealm in no time.
Big talk from a guy who just turns tail and runs off.
That was a weird parting shot, though. You're bored.
Silver elections aren't just there. We've got more incoming.
Oh, these ding-dongs.
The BD League!
Stupid Purple, acting like some kind of big shot just because he got us in good with the Dwarfdar army. You have to be patient, boy. You know what would make a good distraction? Destroying the X-Cross! So, that's the BD League Michael was talking about, where all his world's villains team up. Shut up! Just sit back while we stop you!
I don't think so, holy cow loud. Doesn't matter where we are, evil never gets his way. If you join hands with Dwarfdar, we'll smack you all down. We get a stomping, and you get a stomping.
Everybody gets a stomping!
治安を乱す行為は候補生として見過ごせない。苦労して完成させたロボットによくも
Pulling on harder.
ウォルフガング様のためにもやってみせる。降参しても遅いぞ。動きをよく見れば
I wonder what time it is. Is it funnel time?
It is bundle.
I think it's funnel time.
It is indeed bundle of flash.
行くよキュベレンパンネルお願い
Oh, he answered the question.
I saw that.
Yeah, that sounds questionable, honestly.
But yeah. Well, unfortunately, in T, when I got into the DLC level,
女同士の戦い
Well, it
負
couldn't
け
keep
たく
up.
はない
yeah, Pla had issues doing
反撃できる
anything
位置へ
other
移
than
動しなくて
scratch
は
damage to a lot of people.
That's unfortunate.
She was basically just chipping their paint.
The next turn, everyone will take a sharp left into the enemy formation. Double the beam saber, double the punch.
ティーゲル5656のパワーを見せてやる
Time to punch a dude across the map.
勝てるものか
Right?
いい反応馴染んでるあのパワーちょっと普通じゃない邪魔をするなら容赦はしないそこだ
There you go, set right in the first half.
ウルフガング様のロボットがやられてしまうやってみせるぞ一撃必殺当たるかそっちが攻めてくるんだから知らないでよ
And you can
ただの雑魚じゃないかよ
fucking melted. Yes, and now it's fighting time! Fighting time!
受けてみるがいい
An attack is throwing and it exposes a critical weak spot in your
あの
machine.
パワーの直撃をもらうわけにはいきません
Oh, yeah.
Without the whole thing, the entire torso is just a single, just the outer shell of that thing.
ここで絶対するわけにはいかん
Are you ever gonna attack someone that isn't coming back in?
お前の存在はカトリーヌさんの美容の大敵だ
The song's almost
考
over.
案の必殺技受けてみるがいい
動きをよく見れば
Oh dear, that sounds like drastic measures.
犯罪者の
What
足
do
に
you
負
have to do?
けるわけにはいかない
そんな結果は認められ
You're
ない
gonna have to, because you are dead.
What big surprise! Yeah, we know how this story goes. Ooh, a new attacker.
忍びなれども正面から行け
Currently, it's Recon East, the Recon East AG
パワーはすごい
hour.
けどまともに当たらなければ分厚い装甲でも関節部とかを狙えば邪魔をする
Okay, Valerie is stopping him up for you.
Show, something's coming! It's... That red one there! That's the Gurren! Helen Kozuki, is that you?
Kozuki.
Kozuki, well, both work.
But that's not how her name's pronounced in the English dub.
Yeah, well, I'm going by Japanese pronunciation.
This is it. No. No.
Anyway, read!
I know that voice. You're Shozama!
I'm not the only familiar face here. Heroes Group and Banjo are with us.
Well, I'll be. Fancy meeting her at Allwood.
And next to her, oh wait, that's you.
And next to her is a Knight of Zero.
I thought he died in the battle at Pacific. ...
Look, I'll explain later. Just take my word for it. Suzaku's not an enemy. Dang, one thing after another. Now I'm hearing Emperor Lelouch's personal knight, the Knight of Zero, is getting along with Colin. We'll back you guys up. Let's clean these clowns up so we can talk.
Understood. You're welcome to help. You know these people? Helen used to work with us. The other guy, not so much. But if Helen says he's cool, then I won't worry about it. Seriously, with Helen Suzaki Kururugi on our side, this will be a cakewalk. Oh wait, that's you.
Seriously, with Colin and Suzaki Kururugi on our side, this will be a cakewalk. Save the gushing for later. We've got more incoming. You were saying?
Oh, I was wrong! Delightfully so!
Orange!
The Mordred. Is that Anya piloting it?
You know you want to do it.
Ah, Kozuki. Ruby, it's been too long.
Also, you know what you gotta do the next time you talk. What's going on here, Jeremiah?
Can you not tell? If you stand against the Dwakdar army, then you stand against me! Oh, hail Dwakdar! Jeremiah Gottwald. He's joined the Dwakdar army. Anya, are you the same as Lord Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Hoo-hoo-hoo! This must be the backup the Death God was talking about. Okay, you two, eliminate the lot of them. You have no authority to order me around, old man. Excuse me? But rest assured that I, Jeremiah Gottwald, shall stake my life on carrying out my duty.
That's what you guys want.
Anya, we've got a reason of our own to be here, and we can't afford to back down.
Come on, Suzaku. We're not about to stall out now. But yes, Togias has arrived.
Oh, you're still fresh. What about you? But you have more good things. And so you shall die!
The white and black knights are here.
行くよ、キュベレ。逃げたって追いかけちゃうんだから。落ちちゃえ！
So close! That's not the only thing, I'll be dropping like a stone soon.
They can go mix it up with their
Counterparts? Yeah. Anya, what are you fighting for?
Jeremiah saved my life. Sticking with him.
ィが望んだ未来のために。
Don't mention that name, it still hurts.
That it does.
If you've watched Code Geass, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, then I am not spoiling.
Wonderful missiles that look more like lasers.
この程度では誰も守れやしない。
Considering Code Geass is my favorite anime, I am very happy that it is in this.
Ooh!
2 for the price of 1. If it's him the Dwapta army is after, I won't stand for it. He's fought enough. He deserves better than this.
Dang it! Always hate when that happens.
Indeed. Mine is prone to doing that for no earthly reason. Just ask this guy. He's usually the one who sets it off.
Because your car likes screaming at me for some reason. It's mildly frightening.
コアクトに私たちの邪魔はさせません。
I must ask, why did we attack him?
これで終わりよ。
Meh. Because fuck 'em. Your face is pedestrian, and then it looks like someone stepped all over it.
Especially that nose.
Oh my god, what happened to his nose?
Ninja!
Let's sing for Ninja.
He's more chin than that. I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I'm fairly certain that between the 3 people that are there already, Hero and the 2,
Good point. So these schmuckitos.
and heck, once Suzaku and Colin can start hitting them with their strongest attack, they can probably handle them on their own.
True.
逃げ場はないぞ。覚悟せい。今こそ奥義を見せる時。覚悟。
Prepare yourself.
柳生にしがきり。松のじ切り。
Yeah, he's going to use his strongest technique. Unfortunately, we are never again going to see it miss.
Because the animation when it misses is hilarious and cartoonish. Because he is a freaking cartoon
拙者
kid.
と千人丸に敵はない。
Not even just an anime character, a literal cartoon character.
Right? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Fire everything!
モビルドールと同じということか。
Fire everything but the kitchen sink system. Oh wait, no. There goes the kitchen sink. Yeah, the heavy arms is basically a walking artillery.
Right? Die.
落ちなよ。
Perish, cheese! The machine's called a fromage. It's
カ
French!
トリーヌ様の期待に応えられないとは。
I'm quite certain they don't actually laugh like that.
I know 100% sure. But it's funny, so we're gonna do it.
みんな寂しいサーカスの子供さ。
You. Wait. Yeah, you.
受動アシタ行くぜゼータ俺に答えてくれみんなの力がガンダムに集まるいっけーダメだ光が爆発する
One shot, one kill.
「装甲の薄いところを狙えば相手が悪かったな」遊んでいる時間はない。
What time has he?
生きてさえいればきっと再起はできる。
Well, it's a waste, but it's an awesome attack, so.
パワーで勝てないならスピードで勝負だコネクティブディオ
アクセプション。タイミングを合わせろ青葉。
了解だディオ
コード T2 ライズ。
もうダメだロボットを捨てるしかない
And robot abandoned. Wing Caliber, transform! Oragiri!
一撃で仕留めてみせるはあ裏切り
忠義の嵐
MS!
当たるか
れる。反
Let's
撃
hope this doesn't hit. It's Big Gun Hoo-Ha after all.
消去開始。発射。私を狙ったって無駄よ、無駄。
みんな寂しいサーカスの子供さ一人ぼっちの悲しみにきしんだ絆が心で揺れてる
こういう
Drill
硬
a
そうな
hole,
やつ
hole
が
driller!
俺たちの出番だ。
俺のドリルに貫けないものはないぜ。どっちの攻撃で倒せるか。
勝負というわけか。面白い。
俺はグラサンを使うぜ。
なら俺はウィングだ。
Apparently, World Dreamboat is playing to in 30.
そんなんじゃ愛が止まるってんだよ。
Oh, he's falling asleep.
"あのパワーちょっと普通じゃない。こっちは G セルフなんだ。スコー
ちょっと調子に乗りすぎね。トイ様、やつに痛い目を見せてやりましょう。徹底的にやれ。私こそ話を呼ぶ男に。
うまく引きつけて。
また見たことのないあの心教えてよ。いくつもの星の名前知って君と僕は出会った幼い日空に上げては祈ってた。僕は飛ぶこの胸に生まれ
分かっているゼロ。
Big Gun versus Big Gun.
Big gun, big gun, hop.
Big Gun Hoo-Ha. When is Boss Nash going up?
When I need to shake off a sudden bout of sleep.
ダメ。もう
Don't know if we actually wanted him to, but
Yeah, whatever. Is this what I think it is? Anya, you can go on ahead without me.
never tell what that you can never tell what that girl is thinking.
Pop, pop, pop. Greetings!
過ちを超えて気づく本当の優しさ
魔力解放エンチャント先行になれゼルガード俺の魔力を力にしろ秘術電光石火ジェレビア一生の深く
Further combat would be dangerous. This calls for a retreat!
Jeremiah, we need to talk.
I need nothing of the sort, actually.
What's wrong with him?
I don't like where this is going.
There makes two of us.
Why did you think this would be a good idea?
逃げられると思うな。
We
ス
won't
ペシャ
have
ル
to.
ダイヤモンドアタックで粉々にしてやる。
There are three of us.
なんとか間
It
に合った
won't
ようだわ
matter.
いはやぶさのごとく飛んでいけ
There are 5 of Bioman and 1 of Turtle. I'm quoting the Bioman. I get that one PA movie. Boomerang.
Dude, the strongest Cyberman says what?
Right?
He usually gets to him, Vegeta. I think he's dead.
葬ってくれる
He had a 72% chance to hit and he still missed.
パワー比べならグレン・ラガンは負けねえこいつは大グレン団の魂だ
The Durandal.
迫る我はここまでだ
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck the clip. Batsu no Jigiri!
修行の成果を見せてやろう
拙者の腕前を知らんと見えるなこの勝負受けて立とう今こそ奥義を見せる時覚悟柳生しばらく流バツのじ切り拙者と千人丸に敵はない
ありません
What?
They just keep throwing themselves at the Great Hippo.
That's okay, Hippo Samurai.
回避のコツでござるはやぶさのごとく飛んでいけ
That is not how you're supposed to use a Kakamata.
Well, it's how they're using it, so... Here.
アイーダ・スルゴン健在です。
射撃ならば少しは自信が。
目がくらむほどに眩しかった始まりは突然嵐になる
You really picking him?
せられてく君の瞳初めて感じた
Oh, yeah, he did.
どう料理してやろうかとっておきを見せてやろう
大人の理屈なんて知ったことかよ。これ以上やらせるかよ。けハイメガランチャーはい。
Indeed they don't. Indeed they don't, Miss A.A.
なかなかの武器を持っておるのですが勝つのは我々です
Get outraged, bitch.
ターゲットロック。
やはり若い時のように体は動かないものね何もできんとは無力はい残念です
Fucking die.
ご自慢のパワーはスピードで封じてやるぜ。ド派手に暴れるとするぜ。このまま切り刻む。ボイ様限界です。覚えておれよ。
Oh, that shit burns me up. I'm out of here for now. Reed,
Wait, quick, hell out!
you'll never find a bad guy that waits for you. Telling you later, chum. His stubbornness is legendary. Not getting away next time.
It's that purple guy leading the BB League. He's got a sinister air like none of the other bad guys did.
Why you scream that? He was really thinking it to himself.
Okay, we beat all the enemies, but
Unfortunately, the ships are still immobilized. We won't be leaving this area. Okay, Callan. Let's start by getting your story.
sure. Since I'd like to ask you something.
Go right ahead, Sex. I'm sure there's a reason that you and I are meeting again. Helen and Suzaku. I can guess who comes next. Yahoo! Hey, this is starting to grow hectic. I wonder what kind of turn this will take next.
You're at all familiar with,
Code Geass, you know who that is.
Huh. So after the battle with Britannia was over, you were going back to school. Yeah, and the next thing I knew, there I was in Allworth with the Gurren that was, by all rights, destroyed.
And you, Suzaku Kururugi? Didn't you die in the Battle of the Pacific?
I faked... Oh, that's you.
I faked my own death at Lelouch's behest.
Man, that was another one of His Imperial Majesty's tricks. Oh, why?
Because he wanted me to kill him. I was meant to kill Emperor Lelouch. What? It was all part of Lelouch's plan. That was Zero Requiem. So the Zero that killed Emperor Lelouch was you the whole time?
Dude, seriously? I figured it had to be a setup by an admirer of Lelouch's. Now it turns out it was his own idea? To ask why might be in poor taste. He remained himself to the bitter end. Precisely, he took the entire world's hatred upon himself, seeking to liberate the world from it by ending his own life.
You knew?
We never traded words about. I was in his game. You, Emperor Lelouch, and Trace Kusanada. You were all alike at the end of the day.
None of that excuses what they did. Wait a minute! Jeremiah and Anya were here, and Death God was talking about a Dark Lord.
What dots are you talking about? It's a question of who Death God wants to revive, the true identity of the Dark Lord. It could be a brilliant tactician from our world, a man known as both Lelouch V. Britannia and Zero. Zero! We've had several run-ins with Death God since coming to Allworth. That's how we learned what he was up to.
Lelouch ordered me to detonate his remains, to drive the shock of his death home to the world even more firmly.
We witnessed it too. Okay, this is, I feel like, them deliberately trying to go out of their way to refute those fans that said he's not dead. No, technically we have no confirmation that Emperor Lelouch is actually dead.
If his remains got sent here to Allworth before the detonation took place,
then it's possible he survived. Lelouch's battle is over, damn it! He shouldn't have to fight anymore.
he can't allow his genius to be exploited by someone else. The way Death God was talking, does he have some means of forcing Emperor Lelouch to comply with him?
Yeah! Good luck with that.
Right?
You'll need to make haste.
Say, where's Banjo?
Huh. I don't see no sense of fighting. Lelouch, are you here in Allworth too?
We'll protect you. Please, just stay safe wherever you are. About time I found you. I know you want to do his voice. I can still hardly believe you're alive, but this is apparently a world where death holds little meaning. But I'm not letting you get away this time, Lelouch V. Britannia, last Emperor of the Holy Britannian Empire. Or should I call you Zero?
Banjo.
If the alternative is letting that mind of yours get explained by someone else, then I should wrap this up here before anybody can interfere.
Please, sir. I have no reason to.
Dot.
Dun dun dun! Hey, Spiro, do you know who it was that was watching me on the field today? But of course, the one watching you was Death God himself. Should have known. You and he is rather like one Grim Reaper pitted against another. In my case, it's more like a shtick. That guy could be the real deal, and I sure as hell don't want to fight him if he is. If the confrontation between the two of you is inevitable, the mere thought is highly stimulating to my intellectual curiosity. That turned grade 1 impact points for use as material in my magical research. I'm most grateful. If he wants to start something with me, I'll give him a fight. If it comes to a fight, I'll send him someplace more fitting for a Grim Reaper. Death God was out taking on measure today, but next time, I've no doubt he'll come at us in earnest. Don't try to watch yourself. Do try to watch yourself.
Dot.
Goodness gracious, perhaps this wasn't the best time to invite the two of you here. But the storms raging through your hearts will bear the most delicious of fruit. Sus parrot is sus.
Sus parrot, very sus. Alright. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. Thank you,
The turn.
What?
The turns.
What turns?
Take a look at.
Oh, nice! Thank you, Mesenier, Kurgan, McLarma, and I guess that's everyone who showed up for stopping by and chat. Thank you, Andrew, for providing half the voices and color commentary. If you're watching this after the fact, thanks for watching the whole heckin' VOD. There we go. Anyway, this is Chewy Cookie signing off. Farewell! Yep.